Hello. Hi. Welcome to Roro's ASMR. Can you hear the wind? Can you hear the sound of the wind? Hear it? A bit? That's great. You're not supposed to hear the alert sounds. Can you hear the alert sounds or no? No alert sounds for today. Not allowed. I don't want alert sounds. Hi. Welcome. For those, who don't know what this is about, hello. This is Roro stream. Today we're doing some ASMR. And the story behind this ASMR is that you've been working really hard, and I'm so very proud of you. And I'm that girl classmate that notices that you're working hard from the sidelines. Hello. I'm not sure if you know who I am, but I'm from the same class. My name is Hirano Kokoro. You know who I am? Really? I've always been very shy to talk to you, so I thought you didn't know who I was. I'm glad you know who I am. We've been classmates for a while now, haven't we? I think we've been classmates for the past 2 years at least. That's a pretty long time. Oh, really? More than 2 years? It seems like you are very well aware of my presence. Well, I've always been very shy, so I've never gone up to speak to you, but I've been cheering you on from the sidelines. I'm serious, I've always been watching you. No, I don't mean that in a creepy way. I promise, I'm not creepy. At least I hope I'm not to you. Yeah. Ah, I see. No, I just thought that you're a very hardworking classmate, and I really admire that about you, you know. I really do. Hey, what do you mean me? Hey, Chigao, I'm just another girl. I'm just a normal girl. You're the one that works so very hard, and I think you're actually so cool. I can't believe I just said that. That is so embarrassing. It's not like I got a crush on you or anything, but I just think you're really cool and you work really hard. And you know a lot of things that I don't know. Like, remember that one time where the class projector spoiled? And like the teacher was asking like who could fix it? Was it the projector or was it the class computer? Ah, it's the class computer. I see. I must have been mistaken. See, your memory is so good. At least between us both, at least one of us has good memory. Yeah, I remember that time. I think that was a while ago. The class PC had some issues, and then you just volunteered to fix it. And I thought that was really cool. I mean, personally, I'm not very good at computer stuff, so when you volunteered to fix it and when you went up to fix it, I just thought it was a little cool, you know. It was a little, yeah, like, I mean, oh god, I must sound like such a fool, don't I? I just thought it was cool. I mean, I know I'm the captain of the school hockey team, but I cannot understand computers for shit. So, I guess we all have our own strengths. Can you skate? Are you good at skating on ice? Ah, you've been skating before, but you're not very good at it. I think it's good that you even tried skating before. I think not a lot of people have, tried skating before, or they get really, really scared before they step on the ice. Oh, you tried when you were younger. I see. Me? I learned how to skate when I was 9. But it wasn't like I took any classes. When I was 9, my parents were going shopping and they thought like, oh, it'd be pretty funny to just leave Roro in an ice skating rink. Cause I suppose where we went to, there wasn't like a playground or like a children's corner, so they just decided to leave Roro in a skating rink, literally. So with like the little skates and the protection gear, Roro was thrown onto ice at 9 years old. Can my parents skate? No, they can't skate. Nobody in the family can skate as well as I can. But my dad, Papa Roro, is pretty good at rollerblading. But they're not good at ice skating. But they're good at rollerblading. So yeah. I guess it's pretty similar. So at 9 years old, Roro learned how to skate by herself, one foot in front of the other, and just slowly learning how to move. And then I started to like it a lot. And then that's when Mama Roro and Papa Roro thought that Roro could start doing ice sports. And that's how I started. Am I sharing too much about myself? Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I sharing too much about myself? I must be yapping non-stop. Tell me more about yourself. I would like to know. Hey, there's no need to be embarrassed. I mean, I just told you how I started playing hockey. I would love to know more about you. Do you have siblings? I see. That's really cool. That's really cool. Are you close to your parents? Roro is really close to Mama Roro. Mama Roro is like Roro's best friend. So are you close with your parents? Understandable. Totally understandable. Yeah. Totally understandable. It's different for everybody. Yeah, it's different for everybody. But yeah, I mean, you probably already know that I love playing hockey. Yeah, I mean, I carry my hockey stick everywhere I go. But what about you? Do you have like a sport that you like? Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, what else? Is there is that the only sport? Mmm. 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 I see. That's interesting. I've never tried that sport before. Um, maybe maybe one day you could teach me. I mean, I'm just saying, maybe, but yeah, maybe one day you could teach me. Uh, uh. Oh, I can totally teach you hockey. Um, but you know, we might have to hold hands for a bit, though. I promise that's the fastest way to learn. Not by holding the boards, but by just really being on the ice. Hmm. Don't worry, I'll catch you if you're gonna fall. I promise, I'll catch you. Mm. Hmm. It's it's looking pretty late, isn't it? The sun is setting outside. Um, the class windows. Yeah. Why are you staying so late today? Doing work? I mean, okay, I can't be saying anything. I just ended club activities and I came back to take some of my books. And I caught you here. Um, I guess it might be my lucky day to get you here. We never really got the chance to speak much to each other, so it's really nice for us to talk now. Hmm. But why are you staying so late today? Um, why don't you want to do your work at home? Ah, you feel more productive doing it in school? I totally get you. Sometimes I open my books at home and I just feel like sleeping immediately. So I feel you. Right. There are those days where you just get home after a long day, after club activities, after school, and then you just wanna lie down. Hmm. But you're so hardworking. It's so late and you're still staying here to finish up the work. Eh? Is that due this week? Eh? Wait, are you serious? Is that due this week? It's already Friday today. Is that... Holy... Oh no! I was so sure that's due next week, so I haven't started. Is that due today? Hey, you bet. I need to finish it up before I go then. Is it... Is it okay if I sit here with you to, finish it up? You totally don't have to help me or anything, but I thought that, maybe it might be good motivation if we could do it together. That would be great. I would love if we could do it together. Yeah, but if you're done, you can totally go back first. You don't have to wait for me. If you're done. But if not, I would love to do some work with you. I mean, you seem like a person who would motivate me to finish my work faster. So, okay, let me open up my book. Okay, it shouldn't be too difficult, right? I remember we just needed to finish this part. That should be okay. My physics is my strong point. I love physics. What is your favorite subject? Oh, really? I am so terrible at that. That's my worst subject. But you could teach me, I guess. Okay, let's see. Okay. Wow! Your handwriting is really nice. I mean, I've never seen your handwriting before. It would be weird if I know your handwriting, right? But it looks really nice. It looks really good. Ah, I like your handwriting. It's really nice. You're so far ahead already. Wow. To be honest, I really look up to you. I think you've got a very good head on your shoulder. Are you laughing at me? What do you mean it's a saying that old people use? It's an actual saying. Hey, not only old people use that saying, okay? Well, I've been told that I've got a good head on my shoulders. And I think that you do too. I think you've got a very good head on your shoulder. I think you're a decent person. I mean, I haven't spoken to you before, but I've noticed you for the past 2 years, and I think that, you're actually a really decent person. Yeah. I mean, is it wrong of me to say that? You work really hard. You take pride in your work. You try your best when you do things. That's right. I mean, it is true. You can't be good at everything. Right, I think that too. You can't be good at everything. I'm not good at everything. But I think even for things that you're not good at, you try really hard. And I think that makes you really admirable. I don't think life is all about who does what better. But I think it's about someone who tries their best at whatever they have to do. And I think that describes you very well. You really do try your best, and I'm very proud of you. I believe if you continue to try your best, one day you'll be really good at it. I mean, I wasn't born a hockey superstar overnight, yeah? I worked really, really hard on my skating, on my shooting, on my, puck sense, on my game sense. I worked really, really hard. And I think, if you were to look at me when I started, you would think like, this person isn't good at what they do. But if you look at me now, you would be like, I can't believe she's born so talented. And that is exactly how I view things. Like, look at you. You might think that you're not good at you're not good at math right now, or you're not good at whatever you're doing right now. Like maybe you're not the best at your a specific part of your work, or you think that maybe if you want to do art, you just think that your art isn't that good. But just give yourself some time. Just keep working on it. Keep working on it, and I promise you, one day you will look back and you're proud of yourself for taking the first few steps. There is a stray cat right outside our classroom door. I don't know if you can hear her. Or maybe I'm just hallucinating. Yeah, I think you work really hard, and as your classmate, I think it's very inspirational. You can't take compliments? You can't take compliments? Well, maybe you should start learning to take compliments. Being so hard on yourself isn't the best way to live your life. It's easy to be hard on yourself, and sometimes I think people use it as a coping mechanism. They're like, if I'm harsh on myself, or if I ask people to be harsh on me, I will do better. But at the end of the day, it really is a coping mechanism. Nobody is born into the world wanting to hear harsh things. Every single child wants to hear good things. So, if you want to hear harsh things, I think you need to you need to do some soul searching. You deserve to hear good things, and I really do respect you as a classmate. I really do respect you. I mean, we haven't spoken much, and I haven't really, reached out to you, but believe me, I've always been watching you from the sidelines, and I think you're a very hardworking person, and I'm proud to have a friend like you. I really am. And hopefully from today onwards, we can be closer friends. I would love if you could help me with my homework. Or, we could just hang out and do work together. That would be really great for Roro. What do you mean it's the first time you're hearing such positive words? You really do deserve it, and I wish, I could tell you more. I think you really do deserve all the compliments you get. Yeah. Even on your worst days, you wake up and you get whatever you need to do done. And I think that's admirable. There are a lot of days where Roro just wakes up and I just feel like I don't want to do things. I just want to lay in bed. And, I know how difficult it is to get up and do what you need to do. So, I'm proud of you for doing that. I'm proud of you for getting up and doing what you need to do on your good days and your bad days. I really am. Wait, there's something on your hair. Give me a second. Let me just try to sweep it off. Okay. Now I think it might be dust. I heard that they just cleaned the classroom earlier today, so maybe there's like remnants of dust just flying about. But don't worry, it's all gone now. It's all gone now. And Mm-hmm. I don't think so. Hmm. It's so funny hearing that you look up to me, because I look up to you. I think you've got very good work ethics. So, it's so funny to hear that you look up to me. It can't be. It can't be. Eh. Mm. I feel you totally. There are some days that are just really hard to get through, right? I feel you totally. Hmm. Yeah. Oh wait, let me. Next question. Hmm. Have you thought about your future? What you like to do for your future? I think it's normal not to know exactly the path you want for your future. I think it's very normal. I think society as a whole focuses a lot on having your life perfectly planned out. What do you mean I sound like an old person? No, I mean it. I genuinely mean it. I think society, you know, really cares a lot about having everything planned out. Roro don't even know what to eat for dinner tonight. So, to ask me to plan out the next 10 years of my life is so scary. But, you know what? I believe, hand in hand, one step at a time, one leg in front of the other, we'll get there. I genuinely believe so. More mature minded than old? Thank you. I've been told that it feels like I have an old soul. Feels like I have 1,000 years of wisdom in this 18-year-old body. No, I just think that I have a slightly more mature worldview. But I'm glad you don't think I'm old. I'm really glad. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. You also have an old soul? Or at least people tell you that? Well, that will make us a really good pair, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm not saying that. Well, there is no hidden meaning to that, but I'm just saying that it's really good for us to I suppose can relate to each other better. Yeah. Yeah. I think that came off really badly. Hmm. People don't praise you often. They really should. I think you're doing a good job. I really think you're doing a good job. And, you know, there are some days that maybe you just want to take a break. And I believe you deserve the break. If you want to take a break, I really think you deserve it. Don't beat yourself up for wanting to take a break. You're doing a good job and you're working hard. You deserve to take a break sometimes. Hmm. Of course, you can't slack off. But I mean, you're not that kind of person, anyways. Not that I know you've. very well personally. But being your classmate for the past 2 years, I think, I've picked up a thing or two about your personality. And I think you're a person that works hard. When you need to. I know, I understand that feeling. Right? Sometimes it feels like no one is on your side or no one sees the work that you're putting in. I understand how that feels like. Totally. But trust me, I mean, you wouldn't have expected me. You wouldn't have expected me to notice you for the past 2 years, would you? Now I'm getting a little shy telling you. But, I mean, since you said you don't really get noticed often, or you don't get, compliments often, I thought I really wanna, tell you some more. I think you deserve to hear them. Of course I'm hearing what you're saying. Of course. I'm right here next to you, talking to you, am I not? I think you work really hard. I think you don't give yourself enough credit for what you do. I think you put yourself down too much. And you know what? I don't blame you. I think it's really easy to put yourself down. But I think you should give yourself a lot more credit for the stuff that you've done. You've probably had, very tough times that no one even knows about. And you got through it. You got to this current point right now. Am I not right? I mean, I wouldn't know what you've gone through. And I would love to hear all about it when you want to share. But, the fact that you've gone through days of hardship, problems that you thought was like the end of the world, and you're still here to this day now, still working hard, and still doing your best. I'm really proud of you, and I think it's very commendable. You're my role model, really. And I hope that on days that you don't feel that way, on days that you feel like, in lack of better terms, shit, on days that you feel bad, I hope that you can think about it. And you hope that you can remember the words I'm telling you. I mean it. I really do mean it. I think you work really hard. I mean, even if you don't give yourself credit for it. Yeah. I think you do. There are some days that I worry as well about, I suppose, the future, or worry about what I need to do. Trust me, I really do. I might seem happy all the time, but if I can be honest with you, recently it's been really, really hard for me. I mean, being the captain of the hockey team is not easy. There is so much responsibility. I have to, make sure I stay positive for the team. I have to stay positive from for everybody. But some days, there's a lot of things to worry about, and college intakes are incoming. Roro has to worry about that, and obviously, everything about that. It's a lot to worry about, and then also worrying about whether I can find, you know, a good place to live in, or whether I can afford to feed myself on days like that. And then there's so many things I need to do. But then I always tell myself, I have to power through it. I am strong and I will power through it. And I think you told me something really, really nice recently. I think it was a passing comment. I think you didn't realize that you said it, but it means so much to me. If I didn't recall wrongly, you said something about when you find yourself worrying, you tell yourself that it's out of your control. Or that, it's your plan and what you're doing is not worth worrying about. And you can be calm and get through it. And it might just be a passing comment to you. Maybe you think that it's just, a nice comment. But Roro actually went home and I teared up from that comment. I think it means a lot. I think it really helped me with powering through what I needed to do. So, thank you very much for that comment. And I hope that my comments today, you don't take it as passing comments, because I really do mean it. I think that you're doing a good job. I really think so. And sometimes there may be days where, the world is just not in your favor. Why are you laughing? There really are days like that. There really are days like that. Have I told you about the one time in this short period of short time frame, Roro had someone ride a bike into her? Literally crashed into me on a bike, and then my phone flew out of my hands and then it broke. And then also walked into a glass screen because it's cleaned so well, and then I broke my blue light glasses. And then I forgot, I think I spilled coffee all over my carpet or something. And then I had food poisoning. Just so many things back to back. And and afterwards I got into an accident. So I guess there's just some days where it's everything is out to get you. There are some days like that. But I hope you feel better knowing that, on those days, Roro will stay by you. Well, I mean, we do live in different houses. But if you come running to Roro, I promise you, Roro will always be there for you. Hey, I take my promises very seriously. Maybe I wouldn't be available immediately. Maybe Roro is working hard on something else, but I promise I will always be there. And I hope, maybe I hope it's not too much to ask this of you, but I hope that maybe, just maybe, if Roro has problems, or if Roro has things that worry her, I hope that I can also look for you and talk to you about it. Is that a promise? Wait, pinky promise, so you can't break it. Pinky promise. Yeah. Hey, you pinky promised me. Now no take backs, okay? No take backs at all. Mm-hmm. Well, the future might be unknown, but I know that, at least, we're going through it together, right? We're going through it together. I think the thought of that makes me feel less scared about the future. And I hope that it also helps you feel less scared about the future. Whatever you're going through. You know? We'll go through it together. Roro is here by your side. Okay, before it gets too late, let me finish up the last few questions. Hey, you look like you're tearing up. Are you okay? Oh, please don't cry. I know. I know. You really needed to hear all these, huh? I'm surprised no one told you any earlier. You really deserve to hear all these. I can't even speak anymore because I'm so flustered. I mean it. I really believe you deserve good things coming your way. And you are, and you're a very nice person. How do I know that? Well, to be honest, I wouldn't know that on your day-to-day life, right? I wouldn't know if you're a nice person, whether you help to hold up the traffic for old ladies, or you cross the road with old people, or you donate to people who might need it. I wouldn't know that on your day-to-day life. I wouldn't know if you hold the doors open for people behind you, or you hold the lift for people who are still running to catch up. But I believe, from what I've seen in the class, I believe that you're a nice person in your heart. Of course it's normal to have bad thoughts. I mean, for people who have wronged me, I've had so many bad thoughts that I probably shouldn't share. Roro has bad thoughts too sometimes, but I think as a whole, I think you've got a very good heart. Or at least, you've got a heart that wants to do good. And I think that's the most important thing about being a person. With a good heart and a good head, you'll get very far in life. You might see a lot of people, like, who are very successful, even though they might not have a good heart. Or a good head, but they will always meet their downfall. Always. People with a good heart and a good head, even if they don't, succeed at the start, even if their runway takes longer than usual, they will always rise above. They will always succeed in one way or another. And I believe so. I believe that for you. I'm not joking. I mean it. I mean it, really. I think you're doing a good work, and you should be proud of yourself for that. And someday we're both gonna good work together. We're gonna look back in the past and we're gonna laugh about this and be like, remember the time we had so much worries? And now look at us. Look at how happy we are. Look at how successful we are. Look at the dreams that we have achieved. Look at what we want to do and what, how far we've gotten. We will look back and we will laugh. We will smile. It will be, happy. I believe. I know, I sound very stupidly positive, right? I know, I've been told that I am very, sometimes even hopelessly positive. But, you know what? I'd rather be positive than be negative. I really do. I really rather be stupidly positive than being a negative Nancy. I mean, you're going through tough times. Being positive and being negative, both, is the same. I mean, you still have to go through tough times, right? No matter how positive or how negative you are, you still go through tough times. But if you're positive, at least it makes it easier to go through the tougher times. Right? Do you not agree with me? Well, yeah, there are a lot of people out there in the world that think that, being negative, being what you call a hater is edgy and funny. And sometimes it really is. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do laugh at like edgy comments. It's actually funny, but but then like, I suppose you gain maturity when you realize that. There is really nothing good coming out of being edgy or being, negative Nancy. Yeah. I think it's easier to live life being positive. Even stupidly so sometimes. I mean, isn't life already tiring sometimes? So why make things even like harder for yourself? So one or two good things that you say to yourself even can really make like your whole day brighter. Yeah. You know what? Something I used to do? I'm actually pretty shy to tell you this because I think it's a little embarrassing to tell this to you. It's a little embarrassing, but I used to look in the mirror and tell myself like, "Hey, you're doing a good job. You are doing a good job." If you'd like to try with me, trust me, it's gonna feel stupid the first like 10 times you say it. But afterwards, when you keep doing it, it really does impact your life positively. It does feel stupid at the start, trust me. I've tried it and I felt silly, but after a while, I think it worked for me, and I hope it works for you too. And I would like if we could hold hands and like do it together. Here, take my hands. It's a little bit sweaty. I'm a little nervous, but let's try it together. Let's hold our hands and let's try it together, okay? Let's say it together. I'm doing a good job. 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 Everything is going to be okay. I'm doing a good job. I'm doing a good job. And I'm doing a good job. I'm doing a good job. And one last one together. I'm doing a good job. Sorry, my hands are very sweaty. I'm a little nervous. Just I mean, I'm sharing a lot of my personal self with you, so I think that made me just a little bit nervous, but I hope it helps you though. I hope it helps you though. You have to remind yourself that not everyone would tell you that, you know? Not everyone is gonna recognize your good work. Really, not everyone, but believe me, at the end of the day, you just need to believe that you are doing a good work. The rest of it, you don't need to care. And I think, even if you think that the world don't believe in you, please, I hope you remember Roro. I hope you remember Roro, and I hope you remember what I'm telling you. You're doing a good job, and I'm immensely proud of you. Even if the world doesn't believe in you. Do you guys just hear my stomach growl? I haven't eaten all day. I'm so sorry. Would you like to grab dinner together after school? My stomach just growled. That's a little embarrassing. It was really loud as well. Oh man. I suppose I was too busy with doing work and club activities, so I forgot to eat today. But yeah, I was saying that even if the world, like, you know, like, even if they don't acknowledge your hard work, even if you think that nobody in the world sees your hard work, trust me, I see it. I see it very clearly. And I know that you're doing a good job. I know that you're trying your best. You're working hard. And I hope that you remember, I'm proud of you. Looks like my tummy is growling again. There's a new restaurant down the road. Shall we go check it out together? I mean, if you wouldn't mind spending another hour with me, we could go check it out together. Okay, let me just finish up my work and then we could go grab dinner together. Hey, it'll be my treat. I mean, I noticed that you were done with your work like 30 minutes ago, but you stayed with Roro. So, thank you for giving me your time. It's my treat, okay? Well, don't order anything too expensive though. I don't get much pocket money, but I'll treat you to something nice within my budget. Okay, let me just finish this off real quick and then we could go. You wouldn't mind if I copy your answer for the last question, would ya? It's just one question. Is it okay? Then we could go eat. Just one question. Thank you. I know I made the right choice of talking to you today. Well, totally not because I'm trying to copy your homework, but I think because you made me feel much better about myself as well. Okay, let me just copy this real quick. Okay. X square. Cos. Tangent. Okay. I think I'm done coughing. My oh my goodness, my stomach is growling like mad. um, not gonna lie, really embarrassed. Really embarrassed. Really embarrassed. It growled back to back. Oh no. Shall we go get dinner together? No, I can't let you treat me. You stayed. You stayed, even though you're done with work. You could have gone home, you could have rested at home, but you stayed, so it's my treat. It's my treat. Shall we go now? It's time to say goodbye to the classroom. Shall we go now? Yeah? Sounds great. Okay, how about you can treat me a drink and I'll treat you the meal. Okay? That makes it fair. That makes it fair. Oh, I'm sorry. It's so noisy. Okay, let's go. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you at the door. I gotta go submit the homework. And I'll see you at the door. Okay? And we'll go grab dinner. See ya! Well, it's just 5 minutes, but let me go submit this and I'll see you guys. I'll see you at the door. Thank you. See you later.